So great to be here. Day 2 of the Ultimate RV Show. Sean, Parr, Trish, so good to see you as always.
So great to see you.
Can I say this? Over 440,000.
Or how many M&Ms Chris ate yesterday?
Pretty much. I mean, that could be. We had to peel them off the ceiling of an RV last night when we wrapped up. But actually, that was over 440,000.
That's right.
Is how many of you tuned in for day 1 of the Ultimate RV Show. And we saw some incredible units, some first looks.
That's right.
That's my favorite phrase for this whole weekend. A lot of first looks. And as a matter of fact, we've got one coming up in just a little bit.
It's crazy.
Exclusivity is also.
Exclusivity and availability.
Yep.
We love that we have these ready for you right now. You're going to call us because you know I love to talk. Not that you're going to get me, but if you do, honey, we're not getting off the phone. You call 866-853-3510. And if you don't have time to talk, you're taking care of a bunch of stuff, you can text us. URVS to 46642, and we will answer all the questions that y'all have because there's so much excitement today, Sean.
Oh, we have so many specialists ready to go. They're standing by. We have a call center going on. We have so much just for you because this is what it's all about. We're giving you something extra special. When we say we have the units available, we have tens of thousands at our stores. We have over 185 locations. Now, if you were to buy something or go look at a show or something going on, you would have to wait up to 8 months.
That's right.
Because there's a big backlog.
That's
but not with Camping World, Gander RV and Outdoor. No.
We're ready to go. We are ready to go. So when you see it, you make a phone call, you text us, we can get you on with a specialist, and you're in it. Do you hear me? You're in it. That's the most exciting part.
Trish, we talked about first looks. This is exciting. What are your favorite 2 words when it comes to an RV?
Kitchen island.
And my favorite 2 words?
Backsplash.
Backsplash. I'm all about it right now. And this is very exciting. This literally came out of the factory hours before we went on the air. So we're excited to show you. Take a look. The Ahara.
East-west. Oh, it's a beautiful doozy.
Chris, what do you got for us, my friend?
Sean and Trish, thank you so much. Well, first off, let me tell you what I got is a emptiness in my stomach for the M&Ms that are missing. I think the Camping World intern was able to get them back somehow, but I will be finding them. And you know, the great thing about the Ultimate RV Show, yes, we got tens of thousands of RVs in over 180 locations nationwide that you can get right now. But with the Ultimate RV Show, sometimes you get something that's so special, you're only going to be able to see it here at the Ultimate RV Show, and we got one of those right now. Our friends at East to West have given you the opportunity to pick up a luxury full-profile fifth wheel without paying that luxury full-profile fifth wheel price and breaking the bank. But the neighbors will think that you broke the bank when you get a chance to check out the all-new East to West Ahara 325 RL. This rear living fifth wheel is packed with features and is so brand new, this is your first time seeing it. So, Fritz, what do you say, birthday boy? Let's take a little swirl around and take a look at all the beautiful designer lines. Now, Lisa, who's the designer at East to West, she feels that form, functionality, and flow are so important when it comes to your RV that it makes the experience so much better, and she's 100% right. I'm going to start right over here on the off-camp side of this 325 RL so you can see the decorative flow that goes through this thing. You heard him talk about the island kitchen and the backsplash. Look at what you have right here. Decorative backsplash that goes from top to bottom and all the way across with a solid surface countertop. Beautiful, easy to clean. You got the telescoping 50-inch TV that comes up out of the entertainment console right here. Every window inside the Ahara opens. That's a feature that you're not really going to be able to find on a lot of RVs. And the fact that they have it here, cross-flow, makes it absolutely fantastic. Beautiful decor. Look at the solid wood cabinetry of the doors that we have here in our storage. Hideaway hinges, a great calling card of quality manufacturing, quality construction. You got your entertainment center right there, your Furion AM/FM commands for your TV, your speakers. It's HDMI, it's Bluetooth, it's dual zone. And right above the beautiful fireplace with multi-flame setting, multi-light setting. Now, what they've done with this East to West Ahara, they've given you a full profile fifth wheel under 35 feet, under 12,000 pounds dry. This thing is 34 feet, 10 inches, 11,759 pounds dry. Rear wall dominated by some of the largest in-class panoramic windows that you're gonna find with roller shades. You got dual USB charging on both sides of my end tables here. You got the 3-seat hide-a-bed sofa, which means you have a king-size bed right here along the back wall. Plus, the decorative flow continues with this frosted glass inlay that you see right here. Look at the shelves. Look how beautiful that is. And we're going to be talking to Mark Kroll, who is, with East to West about this coming up in just a few minutes. But we wanted to show you the Ahara because this is the first time you're able to see it. Beautiful island kitchen, solid surface countertop right here. You got the drying rack over your farmhouse style sink, which is undermounted with the high-rise residential sprayer. And Fritz, one of the best things about this one, with a lot of RVs that you get that do have the island kitchen, if you want to access the fridge, usually you can get to it, but the fridge butts up against the island. Not the case with the Ahara. Look, you got the 4-door Dometic fridge freezer combo right here that runs on both gas and electric with the automatic switch. Just functional. I love how they had the paneling match the interior. Over 6'5" of clearance on all the slides in here as well. And man, check this out. Look at this functional double pantry / wardrobe that we have here. The shelves are adjustable. There's even a 110 outlet down there, so if you want to do a coffee station in there, you can. Good space, good flow, more frosted glass right up there. And right up top, Fritz, yes, I'm going to get to this decorative inlay, but you notice how we have 2 air conditioners inside this unit. We actually have 3. You got 3 13,500 BTU ACs inside this beautiful 325 RL. And they have the dumps right here because you lose a lot of the air conditioning in the ducting. So what they did was they put 2 powerful ACs right here so you could quickly cool down the area. Sure, you could use the dumps if you want, but look, there's your ducting right there. And having 3 ACs with a 40,000 BTU furnace, with the insulation that we have around this, the Asdale backing that's on our walls, let me tell you, you're going to be able to keep this deep into 3-season camping. Beautiful furniture over here on the campsite. No carpet in the slides. You do have the USB charging here. Plush, comfortable. And you'll notice too with the windows, the valances, there's no breaks in the line. Look how it just all flows together, comes together right over here to our freestanding dinette, which is where you'd be able to enjoy those camp cook meals. Enjoy each other's company, remake those connections. And then you sit here and you realize, okay, I got the Congolium floor, which is an upgraded linoleum style flooring. I got accent lighting on my island kitchen. I got this freestanding table, solid wood right here, which is mounted in the wall. I don't have legs, so I'm not knocking into each other. We're making memories. We are at the beach. We're at the mountains. Maybe we're doing, tailgating. We're doing the ladies' wine weekend getaway. And you're sitting there and you start smiling because you know what? All my neighbors think I broke the bank to get this luxury fifth wheel, but I didn't, because that's the best part about it. Luxury features, luxury styles without the luxury price tag. That's what you're going to get with the East to West Ahara. And this 325 RL, 34 feet, 10 inches long, roughly 11,800 pounds dry, packed full of features. I can get it into state parks because I'm under that sweet spot of 35 feet. Got my control panels here, gas electric for the water heater, got tank heaters, got the slides, got the controls for my 2 ACs here, plus there's a third one when we come up the stairs into the master bedroom. And you notice you got your little shoe storage right here. Decorative black steps on this beautiful white and gray interior on the floor. And I come up to the bathroom. I do not have to do the door dance because we got the pocket door, giving me full access to the pass-through. High-profile porcelain bowl right here with the foot flush. Great space there. I got my single surround shower with the bench seat and the glass enclosure. Now, you got over 6 feet of clearance in this front cap, too, since we are a full-profile fifth wheel. But even with the inlay here, the skylight, I don't need it because of how high this is. Corner notches for my soaps, my shampoos. Got the beautiful matte black finish on my shower controls, as well as the sprayer handle. And I got that pressed surface countertop up here as well, and the undermounted sink. This is a nice feature because usually when the sink's on top, you have that bead of caulking that goes around it. That can chip off, that can break away, and it also gets dirty really quick. Here, you can just sweep the debris and the dust inside the sink. Got the double doors on the mirrored medicine cabinet right there. Come into the master bedroom. I got myself a king-size bed nestled in its own slide with the decorative headboard, and you'll notice that light switch back there in the corner. That is for the underlighting right there around the wood balance, which continues from the windows on the sides all the way back over the headboard. Beauty, form, and flow. When it comes to looking good, that's the basis of a good RV. When you walk into your RV, you want it to look good. You want it to feel like this is a home that I designed. This is something that somebody spent time, thought on, making it look good because I want to feel home with my RV. That's what they do at East to West. And with the Ahara, I mean, we saw how popular the Tandara was. Well, now the Ahara just picked it up and knocked it up a notch. Got some space under here. You'll notice the drawers. And I also want you to notice this lip right here because the slide on the master bed, it extends here. It doesn't slide across the floor. So you actually have more headroom under the slide outside too. I'll show you that here in just a second. Motion sensing light in my storage closet with my washer dryer prep. So I could do a stackable if I wanted. I got the mirrored doors on my wardrobe here with the shelf and the storage as well as the raised lip. Just a beautiful, almost rustic barn-style feel to this one. 34 feet, 10 inches long, roughly 11,800 pounds. As beautiful as the Ahara is on the inside, it got more beautiful because Trish is in here as well. I see you over here with the kitchen counter.
I'm in. Chris, I'm in.
You like this one?
I could not stay on the stage.
You had to come check it out.
This hit all my F's.
Yeah.
Form, function, flow. After that becomes food and fun. But you can have all that in here.
Yes, you can.
Honey, this is a dream sequence.
Let me tell you, this is why I love debuting brand new models. And when I say brand new, this one, 6 hours off the production line.
Oh, no, and it's got, y'all know when you get a new car, it's got that new car smell.
Mm-hmm.
This has that new car, new home magic.
Mm-hmm.
But with all this hype, like I feel like I could move in right now and do the rest of the show here.
You're an interior designer.
I am.
You know that somebody that does interior design touched this one, right?
It's detail, it's thought through, it's everything you want to have every comfort to do life. It's no one skimped. No one thought, you know what, we'll just do halfway. Everything's the height of the ceilings, the storage,
Yes.
the colors.
Yes.
So that you can add your own touch and let this be amazing. I mean, Sean has been like, where are you headed? I said, to the Ahara.
Right.
To the Ahara.
To the
Sean!
Ahara. Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Can we
Chris,
show you the backsplash?
Yeah.
Can we show you-
Look at this.
No.
Yeah.
Sean,
It
let's
looks
throw
like a
black
beautiful marble wall.
It really does.
Yeah.
And
And-
that's the first thing I noticed that I kept bragging on it.
right? The texture.
Yes.
Everything in here. The floors, y'all, I'm telling you right now, the countertops, the square edge, nothing was overlooked.
No. No, and you know,
Nothing.
which makes me feel so good because you come from that interior design background.
And I'm picky.
Yes, and
I'll say-
I'm not saying yes to you being picky.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
can
saying
say-
yes to you being
Chris, you
picky.
can say it.
No, but no, you know what looks good, and you know as well as anybody that when you want to come in, you want to feel at home. Part of that is everything has to look good.
Yes.
From the
It's
bright
right.
interiors to the accents, the things like these gorgeous residential inlays like we have in the ceiling.
And even the moldings, all like every single, y'all, these are two tall guys. I'm 5'2". There's so much room in here.
Yeah.
Like it's a silly amount of room.
Chris, my favorite part was you said, you know, you're going to feel like you broke the bank, but you don't.
Yeah.
You tell all your friends are
All
going
your
to
friends
think
gonna
that
think,
you broke
"Why
the
did you
bank."
Oh, honey,
broke the
they
bank
don't
for
think
this.
you got silly throwing around money.
Yeah.
When you buy this bad boy.
Here's
because
the only negative to the Ahara. Here's the only negative to
Tell
the
me,
Ahara.
tell me
Okay,
right
so
now.
we got beautiful Asdale out there. We got hydraulic lift on this, leveling on
Yeah.
this one. We got solid steps. We got beautiful slides. We got everything under the sun, everything you can imagine, everything you want in your luxury RV. The only negative,
Yep.
when you buy it, people are going to want to start borrowing money because they think you got it. Now, we're going to talk to my buddy Mark Kroll about this one as we continue with the Ultimate RV Show next. Hang on.
Hey everyone, I am Ian Baker and I'm in the Camping World store. I'm going to go over some of the top things that, in my opinion, are must-haves before your first camping trip. Things a lot of people just may not know about, but things that are going to protect your RV and basically get you set so you don't get out and be like, oh, what do I do now? First one I'm going to do is a surge protector. So this is definitely a must-have. The reason is there's a lot of great campgrounds out there, but a lot of them haven't been updated in a long time. And so when it comes to electric, you may have some issues, right? It may have low voltage. If it's a busy holiday weekend, you may start to get brownouts or blackouts, right? Some problems that can cause some expensive damage to your RV. They're not the cheapest things in the world, but trust me, it is definitely something you want to have, much less expensive than having issues. And next up is a twofer. You're gonna want a potable water line for your drinking water. Believe it or not, I know I grew up drinking out of a garden hose. Apparently they tell us it's not healthy. So they have a clean, safe drinking water hose right here. Also with that, something that's very important to have is a flow regulator, a pressure regulator for your water. Sometimes, again, at the campsites, you'll have water pressure that's just gonna be way too high and it will damage your systems. It's definitely not something you want. You can see there is a slew available. You can get one with a gauge if it makes you feel comfortable. Definitely not a bad idea. Stainless steel can be a good idea as well. That way you don't have to worry about anything corroding on there if you keep it for a long period of time. But I'm probably just gonna go with the brass guy today and make sure everything's nice and safe. All right. Next thing, never leave home without it. Good OTP. So a lot of people, right, I get this question quite often is, do you need RV toilet paper? The answer is yes, and it's a pretty simple reason. So essentially, your black tank is kind of like it's its own little ecosystem, its own little septic. And RV/marine grade toilet paper is built to break down a lot faster. The last thing in the world you want is to have some kind of problem in your black tank by using normal paper, having it gum up all your sensors. This will help prevent that. And we get to leveling blocks. This is something else you're definitely gonna want. You wanna make sure your RV is nice and level for a couple different reasons. One, so it's comfortable when you're walking around inside of it, you don't feel like you're falling. More importantly though, is for the operation of your refrigerator. You want everything to be nice and level. The leveling blocks will definitely aid you in that. So we're gonna I'm actually gonna buy 2 sets of these because we're rocking a dual axle trailer and this will make life easy. Not necessarily a must-have, but definitely something that you want are some cool party lights, right? I myself, I'm a flamingo guy, you know? You got some swirly lights there, you got Hawaiian lights. That's a tough call. I am Hawaiian in case you didn't know, but it might be a little too cliche, so we'll go with flamingos. It's a periscope. No, this is a clear 90, so what you'll want this for, as gross as it is to see what's coming through your sewer pipe. You're gonna hook this up, you're gonna pull your black tank, pull your gray tank, you wanna make sure everything's cleared out. If you have a black tank flush, this is super helpful because then you know that your black tank is actually running clean. And those are Ian's must-haves before your first camping trip.
My man Ian Baker is money in the bank. What's up? It's Chris Young, hanging out with my buddy Mark Kroll. Mark, good to see you again,
Likewise.
man. How are you?
Fantastic.
Welcome to the Ultimate RV Show. So we're going to talk a little bit about the Ahara. This is what we call the Q&A session.
Sure.
So if you're watching on the live stream right now, please pop open a chat box. You can also leave us some questions on all of the social media platforms. Mark and I will try to get to them as many as we can. So Mark, when talking about the East to West Ahara, you saw, look, even Trish and Sean came running over. What did I miss?
Man, you covered a lot of the high points, right?
Okay.
So here, some core features on the outside, some of the things, because not only is that fifth wheel beautiful on the inside, but it is set up for heavy use.
Okay.
So you've got the 6-point hydraulic leveling, you've got the drop frame pass-through storage.
Love that.
You've got all metal slam latches on the cargo doors, LP doors, front door included.
So I don't have the little turn latches, I got actual slam latches on everything?
No little turn latches.
Okay.
No turn latches.
Well, I'm sorry I didn't get to the outside.
Not any East to West products. And then here, you know, a lot of folks are going to tow that thing coast to coast. You got G-range tires, 7,000-pound axles, four-ride suspension, heavy-duty axle shackles, and plus we offer an upgraded towing package with disc brakes and an upgraded pin box.
Oh, okay. So it comes with the Rhino box, pretty standard,
Yes.
but you can get the towing package off of
Yep.
it. Okay. So as we're taking questions here on the East to West Ahara at the Ultimate RV Show, one just came in. My husband and I really want to go full timing when the kids are out of the house. Do you think this is a good RV for that? Because we love it. Sarah.
Hey, you know,
Full timing's
Sure.
yeah.
And here, we've set the Ahara up with 3 air conditioners, 40,000 BTU air conditioner, heavy-duty axles and tires. Abundant insulation. You got 12-volt heat pads in every tank. You've got foil insulation everywhere, so it's going to be set up for every climate. It's going to be set up for a lot of mileage. The expectation is that the type of folks that are going to buy an Ahara are going to use it very heavily, and that's what we designed it for.
Right on. So, and you always, when you're talking about going full timing, use a little bit of common sense with that.
Sure.
Because if full timing in Buffalo is going to be a little bit different than full timing in Albuquerque.
Exactly.
So, what is the towing capacity of the East to West Ahara?
So one of the great things, that thing is under 12,000 pounds and still offers over 3,500 pounds of carrying capacity because we put such robust axles and tires on it. And on top of that, you've got an accessory hitch on the back that can carry an additional 250 pounds for a bike rack, cargo rack, anything like that.
Sure. So, and I guess one question I should ask is, what is Ahara?
So Ahara is a Sanskrit term used in yoga that means the vehicle or support of consciousness. So basically, happiness and well-being. All of the brand names at East to West have meanings. Our founder, Lisa Reese, has named them all. Tandera, Ahara, and Ahara is our latest.
So you did that when you saw me. You purposely did that because of me and the M&Ms, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because that takes me to my inner place.
There you go.
I absolutely love it. Where is, because this is brand new, it's not even on the East to West website yet. Where do you see the Ahara fitting in the fifth wheel marketplace?
So here, it's going to be into the upper segment, luxury segment.
Right.
We're targeting prices below $90,000.
Nice.
Quite frankly, I feel if you can find a fifth wheel that looks as good as that fifth wheel with all those features for less than $90,000, you should buy it because I haven't seen it yet.
Yes, absolutely. That's the thing. When I first saw it, literally when it rolled in today, and by the way, thank you again for bringing it. I know you're in production with them right now. We're excited for them to be launched with Camping World and Gander. We think it's going to be a great addition to the family, and we think it's also going to hit a sweet spot for those folks that are looking for the luxury full-profile fifth wheel without the luxury full-profile fifth wheel price. But I want one now. So another question just came in from John. He wants to know, I've owned a bunch of RVs before, but never an East to West. What is different about the East to West models? Thanks for the show. We love it. John, thank you so much for that. I know a little bit about the manufacturing process at East to West, but why don't you speak to that?
So here, East to West is the newest division of Forest River, and one of our core philosophies is quality. All right, so obviously all of our RVs are beautiful. The Ahara, gorgeous, right? But we put a ton of thought into the materials. We do high gloss sidewalls with Asdel substrates. We do 4x8 plywood decking. We do plywood decking in the roof. So all the stuff that's below the skin that's going to contribute to how your enjoyment of this RV lasts over the years, those are big things we put into it. Our construction processes are top notch. So I feel like we're putting something that's out there that is gorgeous, functional, great floor plans, but built really, really well.
The thing I like about your construction process too is you guys like to reduce and reuse. You're really environmentally conscious and you like to shrink that carbon footprint.
Sure.
Which I also think kind of helps pass along a little bit more premium features without the premium price tag. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, being efficient and not being wasteful is just good manufacturing. But here, it's also good for the environment as well.
It is good for the, now speaking of the environment, my favorite environment is the interior of that Ahara. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah.
We touched on the design.
Yeah.
But tell me about the design and flow.
So, and really all the East-West products are gorgeous. I mean, the last round of revisions, spot on.
I know you were stressing a little bit about that Backsplash. You had some questions about it originally, right?
Yes. Well, no, I mean, knew it was awesome. When we spoke beforehand, I was like, man, this is spot on. But here, one of the benefits we have is the founder of East to West, Lisa, designs our interiors, and she's just exceptional at it. So you've got an interior that's clean, it's on point with today's trend, it's light with just the right amount of contrast, but then aside from that, everything's lined up. The windows are all lined up, the cabinets are all lined up, everything's symmetrical, well placed, you're not seeing odd blanks. We thought through every detail of where everything goes, and it all contributes to what's a really good look on the inside.
I love that you thought about the eye lines.
Yes.
On everything from top to bottom and side to side. You thought about how the flow would look when you walked into your new vacation home. Excuse me. So would this unit be good for boondocking? That's a great question.
Yeah, actually, so that's something that we spent a lot of time on as well. So we do offer an optional generator prep so that you can get a generator installed. Of course, we're standard with roof-mounted solar prep, and we do offer an optional solar package with a 300-watt panel.
Okay.
2,000 watt inverter, some inverted outlets throughout it. So, and also what's great about that is you can expand on that system. So if you want a boondock, we've got several different ways. We still offer the gas electric refrigerator. So you know, even without solar or generator, you can run that refrigerator for several days off the onboard propane.
Don't get me wrong, I like the residential fridges. They add a nice little pop to the RV, but the functionality and form of just the old standard gas electric to me is never going to be.
And we offer both. So, you know, you've got an option. If you really want a boondock, we've got those options available for you.
Okay. So, wow, somebody said, I need to know this one ASAP. Do I need a dually to tow this one? Now, this 325, Mary, thank you so much for the question. This 325 comes in at just under 12,000 dry.
Yeah, so, I mean, here, I think a lot of the folks that are watching this and asking questions can appreciate the length on that. It's 34 feet 10 in.
Yep.
The dry weight, under 12,000 pounds. We haven't mentioned the hitch weight. The hitch weight's below or right at around 2,200 pounds.
Okay.
So obviously check the specs on your vehicle, but there are plenty of single-wheel trucks that can tow that Ahara and still handle all the cargo that you want to carry with you.
Okay. I always like to say, too, it's free and it's easy to bring your vehicle into Camping World and Gander, and our specialist there can also help, you know, kind of find out for you what your towing capacity is. Because when somebody says, hey, I got a Ram, what can I tow? What type of Ram you got? What year? What is it? You know, how big's the box? The whole nine. There's so many factors, and we got specialists standing by that can help you with that. Lauren wants to know, do we already have a starting price for the East to West Ahara?
So we haven't finalized pricing yet. You know, so, you know, I would say under 90,000 is a good place, but stay tuned. You know, we will start shipping the first Ahara fifth wheels later in October. Very slow production rate to start, one a day, okay? And so that's one of the things that I would tell folks who are interested in this. We're building them one at a time. We're going very slow. We're ensuring that quality. They're gonna be hard to get. But along with that, I think if you do own one, you're gonna love it. It's going to give you a lot of great memories.
Oh, it's going to be a fantastic vacation home for a lot of families. The design and the form and function are just outstanding. What is your favorite accessory inside the Ahara? So, I mean, you built them, man.
Yeah, you know.
What's your favorite part?
Here, it's a lot of the simple things, but I really love that kitchen slide out. You know, I mean, that expansive countertop space, that expansive backsplash. I think our team did an excellent job with that. It sets it apart. That's probably my favorite feature inside.
I'd say the island kitchen. Is mine. That and where did the thought process come for 3 ACs, non-ducted? Because actually, the more I thought about that, that's a great idea.
You know, and
but the AC in the bedroom's ducted.
The bedroom AC is ducted. It's ducted just for the bedroom and bathroom. So you have the air traveling very short distances to cool that area. Hey, let's face it, it's been a hot summer, right? And RV air conditioners are only going to cool about 20 to 25 degrees from the outside temperature. Your best outcome is going to be having as much air conditioning as you can, especially with a well-insulated fifth wheel. So for us, just knowing that, hey, there's nothing worse than a hot weekend. You've planned your weekend the 4th of July, and if you're not comfortable inside your RV, it's not going to be a fun weekend.
It's not gonna be, you're not going to do it again.
We feel like that's an essential. It's not even optional. You can have any air conditioning you want as long as you get 3 on the Ahara.
Love it. I love it. So, the East to West Ahara, brand spanking new, just came off the production line from our friends at East to West. We will be having these on the lots, Camping World, Gander RV and Outdoors, come October. So if you want to talk to your specialist now, go ahead and get your pre-order in. Do it right now because you won't have to wait 8 months if you went someplace else. Mark, anything else to add about the Ahara before we go?
Hey, appreciate the opportunity. I think you hit a lot of it on the head, and we just hope folks will check us out and see what's coming this fall with Ahara.
Awesome. Well, stick around because we got more with the Ultimate RV Show when we come back.
It really is a beautiful spot to just sit and ponder. Water, we waiting for? RV ready to go? Sure hope we aren't late.
Terry.
Oopsie doopsie. Yep, I knew it. It's the battery.
Hey, folks. Uh-oh. Open hood, never good.
Yeah, I hope you brought some oranges, because we are out of juice.
Dad joke. Let's get you back on the road. Good Sam Roadside Assistance covers your RV, your trailers, and all your vehicles. And just like that battery, your jump start is free of charge.
What?
I thought you'd like that, Dad. I'm sorry. Make every trip a good trip.
Good Sam. Everything you need to have a good trip.